Hello guys, it's Raging. You're probably wondering, why am I not in my room? Why am I in the car? Well, today is a very, very special day. A day so special, it's actually making me the most anxious I've ever been in my life. Today, me and some of the gang will be watching the Minecraft movie in theaters, and I'm scared for many reasons. Number one, I'm scared that our screening is going to be that screening where there's just a whole bunch of people throwing popcorn and yelling, Chicken Jockey! I'm scared it's going to be that screening. I hope it's not. Second of all, it's because it's Minecraft. You see, we all grew up with Minecraft, whether if we played it with our friends, saw famous YouTubers playing the game, or even listening to the amazing and some cringy Minecraft parody songs. You have to admit, Minecraft was a part of all of our lives. Even mine. I grew up with everything that I just said, so now that there is an adaptation to Minecraft, I'm scared. Will the community like this movie? Will I like this movie? I know they're liking the movie, but because of the memes. But I'm generally actually curious how this movie is going to be, just story-wise, the cameos, just everything, right? But I'm mainly here just to watch the movie, because I love movies. But yeah, I'm currently here at Milky's place. And Starscream will actually accompany us too. Accompany, keeping that in the video, not even gonna retake. Keeping that in the video. So yeah, and a little bit Starscream's coming here to pick us all up, and we will watch the Minecraft movie, and hopefully not have popcorn thrown at us, and have the police called on us.
Chat, you want to know what I always do when I'm at Milky's? I always steal their food. And the drinks. That's what I always do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the Chaw Screen. It is the Chaw Screen, ladies and gentlemen. That's going on YouTube, by the way. That's going on YouTube.
Got rid of churros, and that's gonna be my manifesto.
No, you're looking at the cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night. There's nothing that is gonna change if you just wait until the day. Zombies wanna eat your brain. Don't mind at night. Always be you're gonna think. Make a bed, it's not too late. 3 wooden planks. Don't mind at night. Side to side.
Ignore him.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for Jack Black.
Guys, we just got done watching Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey.
What are your thoughts on Chicken Jockey, Milky? What are your thoughts on Chicken Jockey?
Chicken Jockey.
You know this is going on YouTube, right? Hello, guys. I'm back at my own house. And now I will review a Minecraft movie. Wait, you thought I was gonna show you clips of the movie? No, that's not happening. I'm not showing you anything.
Sandbox in the universe is full of epic tales. Millions and billions of them. Well, guess what? This one is all mine.
On a serious note, a Minecraft movie definitely deserves a 10 out of 10 from me. Now, like I said, I grew up on Minecraft, grew up pretty much on everything you can think of, right? And so I'm like, how is this movie going to be? Will it please me? Will it please everybody? It definitely pleased everybody. Number one thing I will say, I'm super glad we didn't end up having those screenings where people were throwing popcorn and yelling Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey!
And stuff like that. I'm actually glad we did not get that screen because that actually would have been horrible. Except for the time that I said creeper, just to be funny.
Creeper.
And Charscreen got a little upset at me. So, I'm sorry, Charscreen. But a Minecraft movie. I've seen a lot of people complain about the story, especially the first 10 to 15 minutes of the movie, which I do agree on. Because those 10 to 15 minutes do go by quickly. They do a whole lot of backstory and everything. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, they just throw in so much in those 10 to 15 minutes. But I'm actually glad they did that. Because one of my fears for this movie was, oh, they're going to spend like 30 minutes in the real world and then finally get to the Minecraft world in like the 40-ish minute mark, right? Reason I say that is because since I keep up with movie leaks, I knew the story a long time ago, that the two main characters were orphans, and then they meet the garbage man, and blah, 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 and I'm like, it seems like it's a little too much just to do in 10 minutes, and it was, but I'm really glad they did that, and that they pretty much were in the Minecraft world pretty much the entire movie. The Jennifer Coolidge villager story arc. Pretty much everything you see in the trailers for the Jennifer Coolidge story is in the movie. I'm glad that there wasn't more scenes with Jennifer Coolidge because, again, that'd be less time in the Minecraft world. I'm really glad they do that. I just wish they didn't show the two scenes in the trailers. Except, when the credits are rolling, there is a scene with her and the villager, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Your ex-husband's here. He said it was an emergency. Well, you tell him I've got nothing to say to him.
You gotta be kidding me, Marlene. This is the guy?
Too late, Clemente. You had your chance.
She's right, Clemente.
She's British, mate!
Reap the rewards of your mistake. You see, when Marlene's Jeep Grand Cherokee ran me over, I was struck by a love so powerful, it transcended the barriers of conventional speech. Now I speak human, and she speaks villager. Marlene, ever since we met last night, I wanted to say, would you marry me?
Oh, they're gonna make.
I really do not know how to feel about that. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, the movie doesn't really know who the main character is, whether it's Steve, Jason Momoa. I really did not have that problem. I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel like there's a main character, but a lot of people were like, oh, it focuses on this character so much, and then focuses on this character. It really didn't feel that way. So there's not really a main character, unless you were to count Steve, considering his story is explained in the first 5 minutes of the movie. The villain, I don't know what to say about the villain, really. Good villain, good plan and everything. The reason why she is the way she is, I don't know. A lot of this movie for me was a I don't know moment. It really was that. And there were some parts where I was like, this is cringy. Why was this accepted into the movie? But it wasn't until halfway through the movie that I realized it wasn't about the story of this movie. The point of this movie was to just make us laugh, to make us have a good time with the stupid jokes and everything, because that's what we grew up on. We grew up on unexpected content from these creators, because anything can happen in Minecraft. And the videos that we grew up with, they were just funny because they were funny. It was unexpected stuff you never would expect. And halfway through the movie, I realized that it's not about how good this movie is, how good the story is. It's about how funny it is. How much you will laugh at this movie. And pretty much every scene in this movie will actually make you laugh. There are, again, some questionable jokes and moments in there, but it still gets you a chuckle. Even how cringy it is, it still gets you a chuckle. And I think that's just the entire point of this movie, was to bring us all together, have a good laugh. Forget about life. Forget about the horrible stuff that's happening in the world. Just sit down for 2 hours in a movie theater with random people you don't even know, and just generally have a good time as a community, just like we did growing up with a lot of content creators. And that really made the movie such a good movie. And that Technoblade tribute, honestly amazing.
Is he some kind of king?
No. That's a legend.
I was sad there wasn't more cameos. Apparently there were some cameos that were cut out from the movie for whatever reason. I wish that a lot of the cameos weren't just in one scene. I wish it was at least split up and maybe have a person, I don't know, do a random villager voice, and then in the credits, oh, that content creator did that villager? Wow, that's surprising. I wish it was like that and not had all the cameos just in one place, but the Techno tribute was amazing. So, the movie overall, I did not expect to enjoy it, really. And I did. And I'm really happy that I got to go see this movie with some of the Raging Gang. And this movie will change my life. Not because of the memes, but just how it really brought me back to when I was a kid and grew up on Minecraft stuff. So, to Jared Hess, the director of this movie, thank you so much for making this movie. Generally, actually, thank you so much. So much love to you for making this movie, and just so many funny jokes. Thank you very much. But that isn't the end of this video. Since I felt like a kid, again, watching this movie and laughing so much like little me did, I figured I'd make a tribute to all of us. A thank you, kind of, to Mojang and Minecraft. So, ladies and gentlemen, the ending of this video.
Hello!
Hello, this is Stampede.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life.
Not even close, baby! Technoblade never dies! Technoblade never dies!